Hello, friends of YouTube. I hope you're having fun with the anniversary event. I wanted to talk today about the settings that you can find within Dead by Daylight, because I know maybe some people don't always go in and actually check to see what can be customized. So, settings are this little gear. You can find it here on the main options page, or when you're actually like in the game, you can hit this little gear and it takes you through. But I am going to go from the main menu because I believe there are a few more options in general. So first, you have all the tabs up here, so you can adjust whatever you need. Under general, you can change the language. You can turn beginner mode on or off. If you are new to the game, which I assume you are because you're watching this, I would turn this on. It'll just give you more tips and stuff when you're first starting out. The privacy, if you revoke this, you won't be able to play. And if you have a behavior account, you can link it to your profile. For this, so the game is crossplay, which means you can play with people and be matched with people from other platforms. If you don't want that, if you only want to play with people on your platform, you can turn this off. You can set friend requests to auto decline, or you can keep it off to go manually through them yourself. And your party privacy, I don't know why I have that public. This just means who can opt in to join your party. If you have it public, anybody can just jump into your party. If you match with somebody, and then they just click on your name and join your party. Friends only is only if you're actually friends with the person, and private means even your friends have to wait for you to accept the invite. Graphics, you can adjust like the quality, the resolution, if you want this windowed or full screen. I prefer full screen. UI and HUD. So any gameplay you watch, I have the HUD and everything at full scale. However, if you want to or need to, you can make it smaller. And in the background here, you can kind of see those are shrinking, and that's what it does. So you can make the skill check bar smaller, the actual in-game HUD, which is like your items, your perks, and everything, smaller. All of that. You can make it as small as you like. That's what that does. Colorblind mode, default this is off, but there are 3 types that you can have, and you can also select the intensity. I'm not colorblind, however, I did find that this setting actually helps me be able to see in the game a little bit easier, so that's why I'm running it. Audio, you can adjust the main volume and then the menu music if you're using headphones or not, and you can also, I need to turn mute focus on, but mute focus just means if you tab out, will it mute the game or not. Controls, you can invert the y-axis but not the x-axis, which I know is a feature a lot of people have been asking for. And you can also, I need to actually lower this further, but the sensitivity, so Survivor, actually, no, I do need that a little bit lower because I only use my mouse to control flashlight, so I need to aim. So Survivor controls, you have your mouse and controller sensitivity. And for killer controls, you have mouse and controller sensitivities, which I have killer lower because it's the first person. And I have Survivor at a pretty high sensitivity. I don't know why I don't use controller for killer, and I rarely ever use mouse for Survivor, but that's what it is. So if you only play with one of these, like if you're on a console and you only play with controller, you're only going to see the controller option. But you can adjust the sensitivity between Survivor and Killer because different mechanics require different sensitivities. Now this one is very fun. You can, for the most part, customize what keys you are using. So for movement, going forward, back, left, right, for my controller, I use this. I use WASD for keyboard. What you need to hold for running and for crouching. Using an item that you're carrying. Putting an item down. Picking an item up. Any main actions. So this would be if you are healing someone else without a med kit or working on a generator, this is what you would hold. And this is the skill check, what you would click for that, and then active ability button. So this would be like for Dead Hard, for example, which I think this is default E, but I've switched it to my M4 button just in case I ever play with a mouse. But it's A on my controller. And then for movement, So if you want to invert, because I know a lot of people, you can invert on a mouse and keyboard. So I know a lot of people like an inverted axis. It makes more sense for them. So you can just switch these around. So to turn right, make it left, turn left, make it right. Make this down, make this up. You can't do the same thing for controller, unfortunately. So we still need to get them to input a feature to invert the x-axis. But for now, you can at least do it on a mouse and keyboard. And then for the gestures, you can point at or make the come here gesture. And this is how you set those buttons. And then the last tab here is support. So you can, I believe that's for Europe. You can read the privacy policy. You can go visit their forums if you need customer support for any reason. These are just hyperlinks. They'll launch a browser window for you to go view. Yeah, that is the options and all of the settings that you can customize to make your gameplay fit for you. I hope you guys are having a fun time with the anniversary event, and I will see you later in the fog. Bye!